anything, you have to try and find the puck. But look at the positioning of Abed. He's so far away. And then Tomato's poking at this Mickey Luna. Not just poking, bringing him down to half. And then going back to defeat the buildings. Abed is going to
She's shooting rapidly onto this poor melee Rax.
Dragonair jumps her. Nisha starts this. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish it, though, because this Gale Force forces the BKB. Coil and catch on the Naga Siren. Defeats Tofu for 50 seconds. Mickey tries with the Eclipse on the run forward, but Liquid have realized they've been rooted up and caught by a pit and gate in the backlines. Leaving Nisha quite exposed now.
There's so many pits,
Nothing to save, and there's triple pits all over the place. Venn diagrams galore as Saberlight comes in clutch to find another one. There's no home. It does mean Liquid have got to now quickly reposition themselves to go get bounty runes. They forced the hand of VP a little bit there, though, to gather up their forces down south as well. So likely just going to see the 2 for 2.
VP with the late smoke are looking for the fight. They can go Nature's Grasp and slow from the bolts. Not sure if they're strong enough for the fight anyway, though.
Alright, Fly steps forward here. Takes a decent chunk of damage, but gives it back to Nisha. And so far, 3 bounty runes for Liquid, only 1 for VP. Fly, not going to take that hit on the way through from the Shadow Realm. Down at every moment imaginable. So rune for Nisha, rune for Boxy, nothing for Abed.
Even takes the bounty rune as well, making sure there's absolutely no way for him to recover. And Abed does a TP base trick there. TP base and refills his bottle with an orb still on the field. So he managed to jaunt back in with a refill. Nicely done.
Yeah, well done to stay in the lane.
Yeah, it's the curveball. One of the many benefits of the curveball facet.
Mickey is found up top in the Firestorm and the Arcane Bolts. Another bing bong. Defeat the Luna. Not an easy lane stage for them.
Allowed to.
An ace being pummeled by the tree and the Wind Ranger. VP have reclaimed control of their side lanes as things were starting to get away from them a little bit.
Yeah, the Axe still getting good farm, but Wind Ranger starting to get to the point where she's able to harass him more.
And Tofu stepped a little far forward here. Pops the wand, but dead. And Saberlight claims another life. All the way across there. And I know we've talked about it a fair amount, but mid-DK item build. Oh, hang on. Is Mickey dead again? Hellscream and Saberlight just outputting so much damage. They brought Boxy up here to help out and get the kill on Hellscream, but Fly has arrived, says hello to Tofu. Saberlight just stacking up damage and swiping through him. It forces Liquid to rethink their situation. A reel back in, but not under tower. So no
costly death though. Luna respawning just now and does not have TP at 15 seconds cooldown. There's no, Skywrath or Snap or something that you can enable with an early blink. So I will allow it a bit more. But if he had a Snapfire on his team, then I would be massively against this again.
Poor Willow just doesn't exist. The bedlam. Meaningless.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. It's not really as easy to enable the Willow by blink stunning, because she still has to get over there.
Well, they're killing bottom. They are. Tofu focused down. And Ace was back farming jungle. That DK traversed up the top to try and find something, but now Liquid, and they're losing their Axe down bottom, and they're losing their tower mid as well. As Fly and Tomato line up for Ace. The turnaround from this Axe is pretty nasty though. Gets the dunk on the Treant. And Tomato needs a little bit more here to finish off the Axe. The Shackle Shot won't land, so he salves back up. Meanwhile, mid lane, tower did get dived, and the Dragon Knight is the one who gets unalived.
Yeah. To bring him down and effort onto the Dark Willow as well. Silenced up.
Right, big damage.
Double silence. Difficult to play into the 2 silencing heroes, and a lot of tower damage being dealt as well by the Unlord during this time.
VP really putting their foot down. It's definitely testament to Liquid kind of withstanding the pressure and keeping 2 of their cores at the top of the net worth. But it has not been a comfortable laning stage as things break down now.
It's also very even, right?
Yeah.
They're top of net worth, but if you look at all the cores, it's very close. It's a minor difference, really. And Skywrath is having a great game on support, so that could offset any difference.
Especially if they can keep going on Ace like this. Shackle Shot Mystic Flare combo, perfectly set up to kill the Axe. And then quickly swarming across the map back towards mid.
Second time we have one of those costly deaths, the Walk of Shame death. Axe dying right after TPing, so he's gonna have cooldown while they can possibly invade.
They don't have the best stack stealing heroes, I've got to say.
Puck can do it. Yeah, Puck has the damage enough.
Yeah, Abed will join. Just watching the Treant and the Scarith Mage walk up here. Like, what are they going to do to it?
Luna.
Yeah, Mickey looks pretty dead here. They've TP'd in
sure.
Boxy to try and help, but Hellscream's cut him off at the pass. Underlord will arrive to help the Mystic Flare.
Oh, he dropped the Eclipse as well, so that's an ulti on cooldown. And Willow?
Yeah,
What you doing here?
Willow TP'd up to try and defend Mickey before this gank was even spotted. And Dragon Knight, Nisha, he's moved forward to try and deal with this. Song of the Siren popped to reset and run away. Nisha flapping his wings to evade danger. Hellscream's giving it to him with the Arcane Bolts. Shouldn't have damage to finish the job.
Plenty of damage though, since the Dragon Knight packing, and the top tier 1 tower is gonna be falling, as nobody is really able to defend. And so is Pipe. They have good defensive tools now on their team.
So no Crimson from Saberlight. Was a jump on the Puck here.
The armor though,
and then a call.
not enough.
That's enough. Down goes Abed. Now Sablelight's coming here to help out. The Hellscream, Scarith Mage gets dragged in a little bit there, but the Naga's turned on. Swiped out. Boy, Hellscream in the end, and now Nisha being focused out by the Wind Ranger. VP get the trade back, and they're going to get more for their efforts. A double kill for Saberlight. They started off well with a kill on Puck, but it did not end well for Liquid. Fourth one is TPing in or getting the gap closed, whatever it might be. And then from mid, they decide where to go next. They play up towards top, in towards the Luna, who's been farming this jungle. Abed's there with the coil to set up. Hellscream with the long-range reinitiation, but they've turned around onto Abed with Nisha's Dragon Knight. Mystic Flare's off the mark. Abed's still going to get the kill, but loses his life in the trade. Now Nisha, kind of stranded though. Shackle shotted up. Axe comes in with a call to defend. Tomato's got to run away, and Nisha survives. Hellscream can keep outputting damage, and so can Saberlight. The Underlord, the big swiper, comes in and cleaves another couple of heroes. Nisha has jumped back in. He wants the Wind Ranger real bad. Tomato close to death and will fall, but they lose the DK as well.
Hey. And it gets even more oppressive.
Poor Boxy on a Dark Willow. I mean, bought time by this ace jump. They'll lose the Dark Willow. I think Ace thought that he had something there. It looked juicy, the 3-man call with Blade Bell going, but they just lack damage. They needed Luna, they needed DK, someone else to come in and play with them. Manisha has now arrived to deal with Fly, but a coil and Pit means Naga Siren is just being whacked out of this fight. Can't Song of the Siren in time, can't reset. And Abed can chip away at Nisha now.
I mean, this is awkward all over the place. Nisha and Tofu going in after people die there into what was 4 heroes together.
And Abed just dodges the Cursed Crown, keeps tabs on Boxy, and the Mystic Flare from range allows Hellscream to become unstoppable. While Nisha's Dragon Knight, runs back and farms jungle, because that's all Liquid can really do right now.
Yeah. To the Roche as well, called by Timaru. He wants to take this, open up, get the Aegis. Lord has a lot of damage as well coming in here. He can help out speed up this Roche. He's doing more damage than the Wind.
He's a heavy hitter.
It's not even close, actually.
No, he's a big old slug, sliming on people. Wait, is Ace coming? Ooh.
He's kind of in position, but he has no intel on it. He doesn't have vision, how low Roche is. He has no clue if they're even doing Roche to, close out the game somehow. But that's why Unlord is going to finish up Crimson Guard next, and they're going to try and play on an early timing. Pipe, Crimson, and Unlord Aura. It's going to be hard to fight into.
And Tofu, given the howdy how you doing, over to Timado, while the Bedlam Dark Willow goes to work on Hellscream. Ace there with a blink call as well. Willow TPing out now as this Axe has been left stranded by his 2 supports. Poor Ace. Naga Illusions nearly kill Hellscream with a Battle Hunger on him, but he's protected by Fly's Treant. I feel bad for the Axe in this.
Yeah, thought maybe he could finally get a nice connection there, but nope. Again, it's going to be Radiant coming out ahead. Of course, there was Aegis, so they don't want to take a full fight. Yeah, the little spell amp helping out. Or, sorry, spell lifesteal. He does have spell amp as well. He's got the Meteor Hammer over on Skara.
Yeah, spell amps, spell lifesteal, Shield of Scion.
Spell this, spell that.
Nisha, he's going to get the stun on him though. And blown up. A big streak to be taken. Tomato trying to turn onto this DK and Luna, but you've got to be careful now. Underlord will arrive and start the fight out with a nice Pit of Malice onto Mickey. Follow through with the Wind Ranger damage, not quite enough to finish the job.
Oh, what a terrorize.
As Tofu in from the left-hand side, and Ace from the middle, looking for the Tomato Wind Ranger, but again, just lacking the follow-through damage. Ace has reinitiated, but likely dying here to the firestorm of the beyond godlike Underlord of Saberlight. As they've coiled and caught the Dark Willow now, a double kill for El Saberlighto.
El Saberlighto going crazy. The terrorize was beautiful to disengage there, but then Axe thought, like, coming in with damage reduction. And overall, the burst onto Luna has been very, very crisp. So much damage coming in from Skyrath, Puck.
Well, there's another initiation onto the Puck. The Fiend's Gate. Pit of Malice into potential overgrowth from Fly. Ace is already half HP. Dragonite has died. Nisha and Ace both fall as Abed springs the bait and trap. And the Fiend's Gate back down towards bottom lane could open up onto another kill on Tofu.
They forgot to calculate the Treant Protector there. Oh
yeah,
no.
Another pit.
Naga as well.
They came all the way back down to get another bonus one. 3 kills in a row. Saberlight. What is he now? 12, 1, and 14? And BKB heading into Hurricane Pike and the Aghanim Shard. It's just, you show on a lane, even for a second, the slow, the double root. Throw the Eclipse in onto Saberlight. Maybe BKB and TP. I mean, you can't turn and fight. Saberlight's winning. Mano a mano. 1 versus 1. Treant wasn't even needed. Well, Boxy is sniped as well.
Man, but yeah, only 4 kills have been produced where he was not involved.
Well, Nisha's made a jump mid, and again, it's DK, Axe, the follow-through dunk. Finally, they get a kill on Abed, but they have to trade out something. It's a death on Ace, and it's a root on the Dragon Knight. The BKB from Wind Ranger lasting long enough to finish him, even during the song, as the Shackle Shot flies across the map into the fountain. With Saberlight at this point, it's just a monumental task.
Yeah, at this point, the concerning part is he's going to go Assault Cuirass, and then he's going to find his way onto your high ground at some point. He might even go for like a heart in this game after his Assault Cuirass. He's going to be incredibly hard to kill. Or maybe even a Satanic just to get a Dispel for himself. Fun, but also ick. Also ick.
Yeah.
Very on the nose by Gary. We have a go.
I thought it was elegant and beautiful. Down goes Tofu. And into the Roche pit for Saberlight and Tomato to find themselves a prize. Who gets it though? Whose Aegis is this?
Roll for it.
Save, not Tomato.
Tomato, yeah. He's too selfish, man. Give it over to Saberlight.
Here comes the gate. Who have they found? It's Nisha. Dragonite,
and he
BKB TP. But he's been found up, rooted, stunned, killed, dead for 70 seconds. I mean, this series, I'm going to say Fly's positioning has been 10 out of 10. His Warlock, Treant, right place, right time. To make sure all these moves...
that's true. He was the BKB TP Canceller in the previous game too, on Warlock.
Yeah.
He has his purpose.
That's his job. Abed's job right now is to find Boxy and kill the Willow. Does have buyback. Might have to use it if they want to mount a proper defense of this bottom lane. But the way it's looking, the banner, the Underlord on the front, difficult to break past.
How do you go on any of the 2 of them, though? I don't think you can start the fight on Wind Ranger with Aegis or on the Underlord, so this is just going to be the racks falling.
Wait, if anything, you have to try and find the Puck, but look at the positioning of Abed. He's so far away. And then Tomato's poking at this Mickey Luna. Not just poking, bringing him down to half. And then going back to defeat the buildings. Abed is going to
She's shooting rapidly onto this poor melee Rax.
Dragonite jumps her. Nisha starts this. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish it, though, because this Gale Force forces the BKB. Coil and catch on the Naga Siren defeats Tofu for 50 seconds. Mickey tries with the Eclipse on the run forward, but Liquid have realized they've been rooted up and caught by a pit and gate in the back lines, leaving Nisha quite exposed now.
There's so many pits,
Nothing
man.
to save, and the triple pits all over the place. Venn diagrams galore as Saberlight comes in clutch to find another one. Beyond godlike, 17-1 and 8. GG called, and VP are going to Birmingham.
And just like that, they've done it. They lost game 1. They were down and out early game in game 2, but then something flipped. Some switch just turned on.